Hello, Beanie Baby friends. I'm going to show you today how to make a spreadsheet in your MacBook. And first I'm going to show you what my spreadsheet looks like so you can see what we're doing. Here's the Numbers tab. It looks like a bar graph. And let's go ahead and open up my Beanie Baby collection. Open. I'm going to rename this Master Beanie Baby Spreadsheet. You can name yours whatever you want though. And then I track their birthday, the generation, the value. I know that this princess is worth $25 to $80. So the reason I have that separated instead of writing 25 to 80 like it does in the Beanie Baby price guide is because I wanted this lower value and top value, and I will show you those equations down below. Okay, next I track the condition, and you'll see in the Beanie Babies price guide there's 3 categories: mint, non-mint, or no tag. So I track that, and then I write what animal they are, and then my notes when I need it. You probably don't have to track this unless you're documenting your collection. So I am, so I track if I've taken their picture yet, if they've been on Instagram yet, if I have made a video with them in it yet, and if that video is on YouTube yet. So that's what all that is. And then down here, this is the total number of Beanie Babies I have in my collection currently. It's about to grow by like 20 because they multiply. All right, so that's how many I have in the collection currently. It seems like so much more than that. And then I track here the value, which is the sum of this whole selection, all the way from up at 7 down to 317 in this column. That is the lowest value. So at a minimum, oh, what happened? No, I don't want to do that. At a minimum, my collection is worth $392. And at the max, my collection is worth $1,335. You know, with the right buyer and everything. So, what do you think? Do you want to make your own? Is this stuff that you are interested in tracking? I don't know how I would keep track of my Beanie Babies otherwise. And these sections are especially helpful for me. I'm always sorting through them and everything. Let's go ahead and make a new one, and I'll show you how to make your own if you want to follow along. I want to make a new one. Choose a template. Ooh, you can make it black if you wanted. I'm just going to go with blank. All right. I like this one. You can make yours any color. Get a green. I do recommend that you do this in a different color though. And this is the row that's going to stay there even when you scroll down. So you want to give it a title. Just double click on that. And you're probably going to call it My Beanie Baby Spreadsheet, or whatever you want. Maybe you want to call it collection. You know what? It's going to be my amazing Beanie Baby collection. Even better. Okay, remember in that first one, I recommend tracking quantity. Tab. Name. Tab. Birthday. Not everyone tracks birthday. don't have to. What did I have next? Let me just look at mine. There we go. Generation. I do recommend tracking that. Value bottom, value top. Now the reason I only wrote value on mine is because I wanted them to be smaller. That's up to you. Condition. Maybe, in fact, in yours, it makes more sense to have this one be what animal it is. That's fine too. That makes sense. And then your notes. Here I am, tab. Notes. And then anything else. I'm just assuming that you don't need to track that stuff, but you certainly can. Let's just guess you have some princesses. Let's say you have 3 princess. Birthday, she actually doesn't have a birthday. You probably have that hybrid. The value on the bottom. This is then when you would hop over to your Beanie Babies price guide. Let's go ahead and pull her up. Okay. There's a search bar up here. Super convenient. Princess. Go. There we are. Okay. So let's say you have the most common, which is PE China, space or no space in poem. Let's go with no space in poem, 5 to 20. So they consider this hang tag 5th generation, even though it's a hybrid. They just say it's 5th. Okay, so PE China, no space in poem is gonna, okay, I think I said 5 to 20. Assuming it's mint. And then in the notes for princess, I would write PE China, no space. Those are good notes for princess. Let's go ahead and separate it like I did over here, and how I made that bold so it stands out like this. Okay, so bears. Now here, come all the way across. It's highlighted. We're looking at the cells and border styles. Scroll over. Okay, it's highlighted. Cell. No fill. You could make them a different color if you wanted. That would help it stand out too. A color fill. Or you could get that border. I made it real thick this time. Okay, and there's the color to change your border color. So that stands out real nice. Let's rename this title. This sheet. This is Beanie Babies. And you want to separate that from anything else like rename Beanie Buddies. I don't have those, but I know a lot of people do. And you want Teeny Beanie Babies. Double click. Teeny Beanies. Is it with a Y or I-E-S? Teeny's Beanies? Teeny. Yeah, it's probably a Y. Teeny Beanies. You want to separate Beanie Babies from Beanie Buddies and Teeny Babies. Okay, Now the table style. Want that again? You want that one? You want that one? You want that one? Totally up to you. Table. That one. In fact, I want to go back to mine and change my styles. Now you want to track all of this for buddies too. Actually, I don't collect buddies. I don't even know if they have generations and things. I'm going to go ahead and copy it and paste. That was Control X, Control V. It didn't go far enough out. Add more, add more, add more. Now let's see if we could just repaint it on top. Yes. So good, so good. Make that smaller, because I want it all to fit right here. Okay, rename this to Buddies. Buddy Collection. And then the Teeny Beanie Babies. I'll do the same thing. I feel like this might be getting boring. I think you probably have enough information to start your own. I want to say I'm going to put it on the blog, and then you could just use mine if you want. File open. Or I don't know. I'm not sure yet. Okay, the last thing I didn't show you was how to get that value and how to make that. So let's scroll down. You'll also notice in this table that I have alternating row color. I think it makes it a lot easier to read. And you can get that down here. It's in the table section down here. And I have like thin outlines, just a 0.5 gray. This is just for aesthetics. I just wanted, yeah, you know. This is how I made it yellow. I clicked on cell. We're in format, cell, and color fill. And you can pick any color you want. Maybe I want it blue because it's sad. That's not enough. These are the two that I want to move. Edit, cut. Now I come over here. This is where I want to insert it. Insert copied columns. Okay, and then the next one, my Instagram. Edit, cut. Insert copied columns. Okay, I want to make this to size. I'm going to double click that. I'm going to touch here till I see that symbol and then double click it. And that makes it fit. So if you wanted these even smaller, you could just hold that button down and make it smaller. I didn't want that because I wanted to see the labels pretty clearly. And so let's go ahead and delete this. Here you want to grab this little arrow that pops up and say delete column and delete column. Okay, so that's how you move stuff around. So you can customize it to however you need. All right. I want to delete these rows. I had some extra space here to grab that drop down and delete selected rows. Perfect. That cleaned it up some. Okay, let's go up to the top. And you see when I scrolled there, this part stayed where it was. So that's super convenient. So I have it broken down into categories, and I'll show you that too. But first is my bears. So these I found out were actually a hybrid tag. So let me go ahead and update that. It looks like a 4th in the front because it has the I isn't crossed at the top and bottom, but the inside looks like a 5th generation. So it's the only one like that. And then my notes when I need it. I don't always need notes, but just in case there's extra room for that. Like this one, DNS, that is because my kids have some Beanie Babies that they want to keep forever. Like I want to weed down the collection. I want to sell some after I'm done posting them and everything, after they've had their little photo shoot. Speaking of which, after they have all of this, then I'm pretty much ready to sell them. And in that case, I would move them over to gone. In fact, I can show you how to do that because cornbread is gone. Cornbread here, I gave to my mom. I am going to cut this and I'm going to press Control X. And then up here is where I track my teeny Beanie Babies. Here is where I track gone, insert, copied rows down here. There we go. Now, oh, you know what? I changed it around since this. Oh, I did. Okay, that's okay. Let me just move some stuff. So I didn't have the value anyways. These are going to be cut, and it's going to be these 3, and then I'm going to press. So I press Control X to cut and Control V to paste. Now it's better. Control X to cut, Control V to paste, and this has been gifted to my mom. I'm actually going to take that away. Okay, I don't need to track these categories here, so I'm going to go ahead and delete that. Oh wait, maybe I do need to track that actually. So let's undo that. Edit, undo, cut. Edit. Okay, so now I want to move these to match up with my the last one. So yeah, cut, and I want it to fit in here. Insert, copied columns. Okay, and then let's make that smaller. Excellent. Now you'll see this one isn't nearly as nice. Okay, I'm gonna title this one No Longer With Our Collection. Okay, they were sold or gifted, and so I'm still tracking their name. I don't need their number anymore, but I'm still going to leave that space for when I bring something over. It'll fit nicer, so I don't have to move things around again. Okay, so we have their name, their birthday, their generation, the value, the tag condition, the animal, any notes, and then again the photos, Instagram, video, YouTube, and what we ended up doing with them. And the reason I keep track of this is because there are certain ones that I know I had, and it's easy to forget what's what. Like, I don't want to go looking for Shivers when I had sold it. Which, by the way, I need a new one. My kids were not happy that I sold Shivers. Okay, and then I have a tab for customs. And what that is, so customs means I crafted with them. Let's look at Flip and Flitter. I made a flitter flip custom with the cat and the butterfly. So that is what I'm tracking over here. We have the Beanie Teenie Beanie Babies. This one doesn't match up with the first one either. I don't love this spreadsheet. It's gotten me what I needed to track it. I talked about birthdays, generation, values, condition, animal, notes, photos, Instagram, video, YouTube. And then the year is when I updated it since I started this in 2020. So I have it separated into bears, scroll with me, and then holidays. I separated then into Christmas, Easter, Valentine's, Halloween, St. Patrick's Day, patriotic. See, I'm going to need to buy way more patriotic. I have a couple others coming. I have Mother's Day and Father's Day coming. Okay, so let's go ahead and copy it. Command C, and I'll put it up here. Command V. So this is where I'll track my Mother's Day. And I have that in all caps, so it's easier to see. You also see I made it bold. And then I'm also going to need a category for Father's Day. I have a couple of those coming too. Control C for copy. Control V. And all I need to change is FA. Okay. And then we have the month bears. Those are the neck ruffle guys. Then I have mystical creatures that only has a magic, mystic, and scorch in it. And then I have the cats category. This hasn't been updated since 2020. So I haven't made a video of them yet. They're on the list. I'm pretty excited about them. I love, love, love cats. We currently have 4 in the house. They're not allowed around the Beanie Babies. Okay, next I separated into farm animals. And then zoo animals. Some people call it exotic animals. You can name it whichever you want. And then I separated into forest animals. And then we have primates and dogs. Let me go ahead and delete that row. Remember how? Drop down, delete row. Okay, I can get rid of this row too. Drop down, delete row. Let's keep scrolling. Sea creatures and bugs. Cold-blooded animals. Birds. Okay, so how did we make this formula? Let's go ahead and delete that so I can show you how to do it. Double click in here. We're going to put equals, and then this pops up. I'm going to write the sum. That pops up. And then what are the values? So double click. It's going to be this number at the bottom, but I think it'll let me do it backwards. Yep, it just switched it itself. It didn't mind. Okay, I'm going to scroll all the way to the top. There we go. And check. That's it. Check. There you have it. Oh my gosh, it went up a little bit. Excellent. So I haven't done this since I updated it, I guess. Okay, next, let's do the same thing. Let's go ahead and delete it and redo it. Double click, equals the sum, value. I'm going to start here and go all the way to the top. I just move my arrow above it and it just flies right up there. And enter or check mark. There we go. Yes! Oh, I like it even better now since I've updated it. Excellent, excellent. Now, I am going to start tracking here the dates of the last time I updated. And today is the March 25th. 3/25/2021. Cold-blooded, they haven't been updated since 2020. It just wanted me to update it to something that I already wrote. It tries to help you. These guys, I still have to get their information. That's fine. I will. And I know Swirly's been going up, so I need to update that too. All right, bugs I haven't updated since 2020. I just put a couple spaces so it didn't take the helpful advice there. 2020. Oh, I haven't updated these since I've been on. There we go. I now have all part 1, part 2, and part 3 in here. Maybe I'll even add that to the notes section. Which one is on which video? That's a good idea. So the primates, I haven't updated their values yet. And 2021 values have gone up about $1 each or so. All right. These values I haven't updated since 2020. Valentine's, I feel like those might have been 2021 actually. Okay, I know how I'll check. Let's just pick one or two and see what it says. So Valentino is 2-15 and Valentina is 2-9. They are all in mint condition. Okay, so let's pull up that Beanie Baby price guide again. Search Valentino. Okay, 2nd generation, 3rd generation, 4th and 5th, $1 to $10. And then Valentina, $1 to $10. Okay, so let's see what I have them at. 2-15 and 2-9. Oh, that's unfortunate. 1 to 10. 1 to 10. And 1 to 10. Ooh, 9, 10. That would be amazing. I'm cool with that, yo. Okay, so only these 3 are going to get labeled 2021. That is just fine. All right. I think that about wraps up how to make your Beanie Baby spreadsheet on the MacBook. So hopefully this was helpful. I hope this video works out. Oh my God, wait, can you? Oh my God, you can add photos. Look at this. Are you kidding me? No, I shouldn't. Media, add media. I don't know if you can or not. Oh, there's the Easter collection. Do I have Princess around? Okay, this is not what I wanted. How small can you make it? Oh my gosh. Can I just slap them on there? That's cute. It's okay. I don't hate it. I'm not going to do it though. I'm not going to take the time to do that. But I like it. It's cute. All right. So, yeah, there you have it. There you have it. I'm going to save it so I don't lose my work. And that's it. Close it. There's your new one, my amazing Beanie Baby collection. I think I showed you, how to make it your own and everything. What do you think? Leave me a comment. Do you think I should put this on my blog for an easy download? I don't know. I really could. I think it would be easy enough. Do you want to keep this? I'm going to call it Beanie Baby Babies template. Spreadsheet template. I'm going to put it in Numbers in the cloud. That means it's also available on my phone. You can save it if it's easier for your Beanie Babies to save it all together. You know what it will be. Okay. I'm going to save it to my Beanie Babies folder and save. All right. There's that. And there's that. The end.